For those who don't know, this is H2O Masked Man,
This was worth $20.
the man of many, many, many gift subs. Too many, frankly. I think someone saw that I was renting this and tried to destroy the disc before it got to me. This is what the disc looked like on the underside. There's that big crack going straight into the disc. Maskman pointed this out to me before the stream started. You can still pre-order this game on Switch through PlayAsia.
Yeah, from the developers that were only really known for point-and-click adventures, and then they try making this shit, and then they decide to stop making games entirely.
Apparently, the description on the sleeve is in the alpha phase 2. And the game already froze for a moment on the title screen. The highlight function is broken. The highlight function's broken. Everything is highlighted now.
No.
So it's $3 for the voiceovers in Elvish, $3 for the emote pack, and $5 for the lore.
That is highway robbery.
I don't think they could even make it to the highway for the robbery for this. And why is the title screen reloading? For real though, I don't know what it's... Did it just start up the game?
Not lilies, not roses. Which one was it, precious?
Until I looked at the subtitles, I didn't realize that was supposed to be Gollum.
See how he responds to some light.
My people are growing anxious. We cannot let this evil linger among us long enough.
Is it me, or when Elven King, all one word, when he talked, was it not lip flaps, but just like a cycle of mouth movements?
Yeah, they got the same fucking rigging team that did Food Fight.
Diablo 2 is looking different.
Yes, you remember him.
Oh, we're in the storyboard section. Are we to the game now?
No, we got 20 more minutes of cutscenes after this.
Wrong. We have 2 minutes of loading. For a moment I thought about throwing this into the PS5, but then I thought, no, I want the authentic experience.
Yeah, you can get one more frame a second if you do it that way.
Gollum, Gollum.
Lip flaps weren't even close. Oh! Oh, God. Alright. Didn't like that I turned the camera. So, Blondie, how does this compare to the Prince of Persia games you've been playing? Did that lightning just shoot into the cave? I think we're not going to get a proper grasp on this game until we start getting to the stealth sections. Or until the camera starts doing this.
But I shall dim the light for you.
I thought it was going to fade out and then something else would happen. But apparently not. Oh good. I have a trophy on my profile now for this game.
It'd be worse. You could have gotten all the achievements in My Friend Peppa Pig.
Speaking from experience?
They had it on Game Pass for some reason, and you can beat it in like 30 minutes.
Aha.
They need to get the sequel to the Peppa Pig game, because there's like a out-of-nowhere black screen tribute to the Queen of England.
Oh, I remember that. Oh wow, it is just Prince of Persia now.
You remember when they posted the apology letter for this game on Twitter, and it turns out they just used ChatGPT to write it?
Yeah, and there are a bunch of misspellings in it.
times.
You shout and stand your ground.
I keep... Oh, jeez. I was waiting for the conversation to get interesting. I remember playing Blood Rain, and there's one door that if you wait outside of it, you hear a couple guards, like, trying to tell jokes to each other, and it's actually kind of entertaining. My friend and I still reference that to this day. Just out of nowhere, we'll say, "Did I tell you about my Uncle Zifama?" When you gift sub too much, you get to be a stream guest. Actually, no. When you give too much on Patreon, you get to be a stream guest. Get it right.
Well, speaking of gifting subs,
Don't you You son of a bitch. This was your plan the whole time. Is it me or is Gollum's hair too wavy?
Didn't render enough hair follicles.
It looks like they just took a full head of hair and then took away like half of the hair follicles.
I mean, that's what a budget of $16 million will do for you.
Oh, only 16? Why did it give me the drop prompt while I was just laying in the weeds? I'm just splatted in the weeds, and they didn't care. He died from his own stupidity. Getting caught in stealth equals instant game over is a common thing in this game. I heard about that. My favorite part was when more of the flowers popped in as the camera zoomed.
They will find us.
My favorite part was when the cutscene ended and he cut himself off.
Beetle wants us no harm, does it? Could be a spy. It could be. Beetle just wants to eat pollen, perhaps. Pollen. Yes. It hasn't been following us, has it?
What in the LA Noir is this bullshit?
Look.
I did. Smeagol Wright won the case. They couldn't cut a single second of that. What the hell did he get caught on? I'm assuming that was a game over. A hair animation had to be cut in the day one patch for PS5 because it would cause the game to crash. That's why Gollum's hair looks the way it does. Oh, it's not game over. Ugh.
Look at me. What did you tell him?
Everyone looks so
What did
waxy.
you tell Saud?
The Nazgul are talking like Pokemon. They're the twinkiest looking Nazgul you've ever seen. Look, they need to appeal to a certain crowd with this game.
I don't think they were trying to appeal to anybody with this.
The people still left on DeviantArt. Alright, this is gonna take a little bit. Drop my controller.
Shut up!
There was no sound for that.
Gave him a Hearthstone card.
Shut up!
Even worse, an artifact card. A lot of that loading was just for us to grab a thing, move a few feet, and then fall asleep.
Ah yes, the Sonic 06 method.
But the ring we're looking for isn't silver.
Ooh.
Got him!
Get back! Get back!
Voice doesn't line up with the lips.
What does beasts mean, precious? What does it mean? They'll feed us to some beast. But we took...
Cut him off! The lip sync is for Elvish. Fuck off. You know what? Maybe I should get the Switch version instead. Hold on, I need to check that site again. The PS4 copy costs more than the PS5 copy.
Be quiet. Yes, my king.
I don't care if you're tired.
Oh, I'm in control. I couldn't see Gollum, so I didn't know.
We don't understand.
This way.
Wow, his beard comes to a point.
How much fucking hairspray you got in that thing, Big Shoots? Got that IBS walk.
Smeagol does too, it's just not as apparent because he's on all fours. So far, Frail Man is my favorite J.R.R. Tolkien character.
That's why there's another one on top. Now down on the other side. Carefully.
Alright, well, if everything loads in properly, I guess we'll make that work.
Oh, now he turns around.
That went well.
What does beasts mean, precious?
Okay, it took a while to load. Oh god, the frame rate! Yep, Gollum is not in there. Now, is the rest of the game going to be us doing chores for the orcs? Has this become like Lord of the Rings Sims? Can we lure Gollum into a pool and then remove the ladder and wait for him to drown?
Don't listen to her. There's a reason she's in a cage.
What reason?
She's a witch. Well, that's the rumor.
Who the fuck cares if she's a witch? There's fucking wizards everywhere. What are you looking at me for? Oh god.
Please. Smeagol doesn't know.
I need to catch freeze frames of when the camera cuts. Because nothing is in position.
This one doesn't need a number anymore, does it? That's 1, 7 left. Not nice work.
There's no head behind that. It's just a hood with a face mask. No, Gollum. I jumped straight up and then he launched himself.
What does beasts mean, precious? What does it mean? They'll feed us to some beast. But we told him. Smeagol will find it, we swears.
I love how he does his running animation in midair, like a cartoon character. Do you think the devs actually played some of those Prince of Persia games? Oh, that's... Okay, L1 is Smeagol sense. No, there's no orcs in metal bikini armor. Well, maybe there should be. Maybe J.R.R. Tolkien should have thought of that. Or Peter Jackson should have thought of that.
I mean, if you listen close enough, you can hear J.R.R. Tolkien spinning in his grave like a fucking drill bit.
Are we sure he hasn't just burrowed to the Earth's core at this point?
No, that was after he saw Rings of Power.
Oh. Our objective is to wait in line.
Wasn't that an objective in the Saints Row reboot?
Yeah, I can't move. Well, what is he getting stuck on?
If he used conditioner, he'd have the exact same haircut as my middle school vice principal.
I've seen people sit there all night.
Oh.
Fucker looked like
Oh my
Waz.
god. His ponytail is completely rigid too.
Good.
Oh no!
Plans.
How has it only been an hour so far? Wait, I looked away from it. Did it just go black and then bring up the same loading screen?
Well, it needed to load the loading screen, silly Billy.
His hair would be fabulous if it had absolutely any physics to it.
But they're all gone.
Don't you remember they had to patch those out on the PS5 version because it kept crashing?
Right.
Lighting them.
So he's the culprit.
Task.
I'm amazed that GameFly didn't just like send you an email after you put this in your queue and were like, "You okay, buddy?"
Can see.
Oh, pfft. Is there a speedrun leaderboard for this yet? That seems like something that exists.
Any percent PC record is 2 hours, 22 minutes, 40 seconds.
Oh, that time's got to come down.
Console records 3 hours, 47 minutes, 39 seconds.
How much of that is load times?
Breathe now. Breathe in.
Oh, what does this character model do?
Okay, description. Terrible run, game crashed, had to take a piss near the end, really long loading times. We'll try to improve it some other time. And it's the only console run on the leaderboards.
That's the kind of run where it's like, how much do you want to say you have a world record in something?
Call Kushnach unjust. Back upstairs with you.
The hell was that screen? Gollum phased out of existence.
Remember the dwarves I mentioned earlier? One of them told me something once. Those
His
buildings
beard
out there above the
flips
bridge,
up when he
we
talks.
had to build them.
Why?
Oh,
Why do you
God.
think? One day he slipped and fell.
His mouth's not moving. There's a battle going on between mouth and beard, and they've reached a stalemate. How... So I press X to yes.
Oh no.
There was dialogue, but nothing happened. We're still somehow not even an hour and a half into the stream. Oh, we just stopped bothering counting the days. Good job, Gollum. Well, what am I supposed to be looking for, if anything? Oh, the frame rate. That's what I'm supposed to be looking for.
There, the rattler.
So what was the point of the dive function if we didn't have to dive to get...
Absolutely nothing.
It's hard to tell sometimes what he can grab onto and what he can't. This particular song has been used quite a few times. Was there no, like, royalty-free music bundles on Humble Bundle that you could go to?
Just put some Kevin MacLeod and Computech music in there.
Why not? Oh my... Oh! Gollum was Herobrine the entire time! He is shooting me through the box. If you lower the frame rate enough, you can sneak past the orc. And my controller's still vibrating. Okay, it just stopped.
What does beasts mean, precious? What does it mean? They'll feed us to some beast.
Wow, that light gets very blocky. Holy shit.
Who do we have here? What does beasts mean, precious? What does it mean? They'll feed us to some beast.
That's an old dialogue thing. Why is it playing that?
Find it.
Tremendous AI.
Precious, what does it mean? They'll feed us
If one
to
of them
some
didn't have a
beast.
gun, they all just would have crowded around.
Smeagol.
Wait, why are they all still aggroed? What is happening? There's a checkpoint right there, so... Oh, the frame rate doesn't like that.
Thought you got away.
That almost worked. That's my favorite one yet.
I see. I see.
There was no sound that time.
Beasts mean, precious.
Great camera. I assume that guy has no peripheral vision whatsoever. No sound, again.
What does beasts mean, precious? What does it mean? They'll feed us
What
to
a...
some
Okay,
beast.
what a weird spot for a checkpoint. There, I stealthed. We get to keep playing, isn't that wonderful?
Yay!
How long is this game?
Main story, 13 hours.
Oh shit. No one's written a GameFAQs article on this yet. Not one person.
Only 14 people on True Achievements have bothered completing this game.
Well, our objective is Van Halen. Tremendous. Wonderful AI. I'll take your word for it, game. Controller won't stop shaking. There it goes.
What does beasts mean, precious? What does it mean?
What? Isn't this from like an hour ago?
No time, no water.
Okay, now we're here. Every time I do that, it feels more like the last of the rings. I'm trying to give him maximum clearance, but it feels like he's barely making these jumps. Oh. It is just Prince of Persia now. Gollum? What was that?
What does beasts mean, precious? What does it mean?
You realize
What?
game he was
What?
he just gave up.
What?
What the fuck?
What do we do now? I'm gonna reload.
What does beasts mean, precious? What does it mean?
Oh no.
What does beasts mean, precious? What does it mean?
Oh no!
What does
We are
beasts
stuck in an
mean,
infinite
precious?
loop.
What does no time?
Oh Christ.
Will restarting the level work? Ah, Jesus, gotta load all this shit again.
What does beasts mean, precious? What does it mean?
What the fuck is it doing? What?
What does
Oh, no.
beasts mean, precious? What no time?
I think this is a sign.
No, I'm not giving up.
What you have done is make God very upset.
Is this the part of the speed run where I go take a piss?
What does beasts mean, precious? No time.
Yeah, main menu. Aren't you glad you were along for the ride for this? Alright, continue. We'll see if this does anything.
What does beasts mean, precious? What does it
As you can see, the Gollum doesn't know what's it. What approach am I supposed to take? I suppose for now I shall simply close the application and restart it.
Blondie, did you mean to say it came from gameplay? Or was that a mix-up with it came from GameFly? Either way, I agree. Alright, now we'll continue. Because, I mean, what gameplay are we left with now? What's it mean, precious? Dead. No water. And now it's locked up. Wait, I heard a noise. What's it mean, precious?
What does beasts mean?
I give up! Fuck it! No! Fuck it, we're done.
You try chapter select?
Okay, I gotta try chapter select. Even if chapter select works, I don't know if I want to continue.
I don't blame you, I was just pointing out it was there.
All of that was chapter 2?
How many chapters are there?
10.
Fuck.
Fuck! It sends you back to the... Okay, hold on. You can pick within the chapter. Okay, we can get back to where we were before. Okay. Imagine paying $70 for this on day one. Imagine paying $60 for a Switch pre-order now. I swear, if it does the same thing from chapter select. I'm legit worried. Oh, it just did the same noise.
What does it mean?
What does beasts mean?
I fucking give up!
Oh,
I'm getting a fucking drink, hold on.
Oh no! Oh no! And they stopped making games after this. I wonder why.
I threw it into the cat bed and then it bounced. You know, I was thinking, this is just kind of dull and uninspired in spots. And then everything fall apart. Including my English. I just said everything fall apart. I think it might actually work. Yeah, chapter 1 works. Now that that's worked, let's back out and try chapter 2 again.
What does beasts mean, precious?
Ah! Okay. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. Let's just try a different part of chapter 2. Yeah. We're in the bargaining stage right now. Get your money back. I rented this.
Well, I mean, it was shipped to you pre-broken. Maybe just finish the job.
It's tempting. What sort of like extra fee would I have to pay if I said, "Oops, I broke it"?
I think they would just pay you at that point.
They might. I should try that.
What does it mean? They'll feed us to some beast. But we told him Smeagol will find
It's still playing the wrong dialogue, but it seems to be working.
Way the fuck back here.
Should I try to get back to where I was before? I did tell you ahead of time what game it would be.
And I expected a grand old time.
I think Blondie nailed it. Half in the baggins.
Oh, God.
Oh, okay. I was still in the tunnel, and it almost killed me. It's alright.
What does beasts mean, precious? What does it
Fuck
mean?
off.
They'll feed us to...
It's like the forest demon from Smiling Friends.
Why can't... What was he stuck on? So, apparently the noise of a golem getting punched in the back of the head is... I'm not going to question that camera angle. Okay, now we're back here. That orc is gone. Wait. The orc with the light isn't there either.
Well, praise the Lord and pass the ammunition.
Okay. And now... we try to load this again. The load screen went black for a moment. I'll pretend that's an encouraging sign. We're not dead!
Yay!
Grom's looking beautiful.
God, that looks bad. I mean, I could say that about a lot of things. Yep, we are past the point where I created the death loop. Good job, Gollum. This is becoming Gollum's flying circus.
Trixie.
What the hell was that, Gollum? How are there 8 more chapters of this? He stopped! He stopped falling.
What does beasts mean, precious? What does it mean? They'll feed us to some beast. But we told him Smeagol will find it, we swears.
Do I give them credit for the facial animations lining up for the dialogue from several levels ago? Oh, I keep thinking the game's gonna collapse in on itself at some point. Steal the plant.
Eat the chicken.
Why are we committing espionage now? Oh, that is... I hate this.
What did this mean, precious?
Oh, so now it loads instantaneously.
That's the power of the PS4. Greatness awaits. And waits. And waits. And waits. Also, my controller battery's dying.
Smeagol will find
Even my controller wants no part in this anymore. Okay, I couldn't tell where the rock was going to be thrown because the arc just kind of died partway through. It will not let me drop down, but it will let me do this. Oh, the lighting's breaking. God damn it. Well, at least I know what to do now.
Precious, what does it mean? They'll feed
Oh.
us to some beast.
It spawned me back here.
Smeagol.
Oh, it's the one with the cutscene trigger, of course. This is still only chapter 2, somehow.
I feel like I'm having a stroke.
Do we really need to watch the entire movement of the wagon across the mine?
This one tried to skip work. Crane was champion
Whoa!
too.
It's so few textures, he looked human for a moment.
Look how big his eyes got.
The hell was that?
What say you? My king, we have to move. What say you?
Oh god! It's doing the beard thing again.
No more ashes.
Wooha! Magnetized through that ledge.
Make them squeak.
God, this music again.
Black mark. Now
Oh,
in
God.
goes the redstone.
Now it's just showing nothing through the loading screen. Just going from black screen to black screen.
One name, and you're free.
The orc, the cruel orc right there. It was his plan all along.
Still a better morality tree system than most latter years Telltale games.
Always going on about the heat.
At the same time, the right
Always
choices
killing
seem pretty
us,
obvious.
killing us.
That one's on the list.
Why is this an objective? We will not go to the mustering yard. But I feel it is completely unnecessary to say, no, this is not getting the seal of okayness. First of all, I was going to say, why did they lead with what an individual voice credit? And also, what is this font for the credits?
Like, when it's not just breaking on itself, it's just fucking boring.
Yeah, you've seen everything the game has to offer within the first hour.
Yeah.
And within the first hour, you were just getting into Chapter 2. Of 10.
Like, if it didn't look like a circa 2008 PS3 game and didn't just want to try and commit seppuku every 20 seconds, it would just be painfully okay, honestly.
So if it were a completely different game, it would be okay.
Like, a good game's gonna get remembered for being good. A bad game's gonna get remembered for being bad, Exhibit A. Nobody is gonna remember a game.
For most of this, I was disappointed.
Yeah.
Because all those articles went up about like how terrible this game is. It's definitely not a good game, but I've played much worse. There was an influencer relations manager earlier in the credits. Quality assurance. Yeah, that's a word.
So, apparently the voice of Gollum was this guy in Xenoblade Chronicles.
Maybe it just feels much longer because of the weird way that they segmented all of this.
Yeah.
Oh, they faded out from the Mount Doom shot to go back to the Mount Doom shot.
I think that's it.
This is the image we end on.